最近、ステージ映像を見返していて、一つ気になったことがありました。派手な演出ではないのに、不思議と目が離せない時間があるんです。その理由を考えていくと、映像ディレクター山田健人の仕事にたどり着きました。2026年の MAJ で披露された藤井風のプリマは、照明やカメラワークが音楽と自然につながっていました。画面には必要以上の情報を詰め込まず、一つ一つの動きが楽曲の呼吸を邪魔しないように組み立てられていた印象があります。山田健人はこれまでもライブ映像やミュージックビデオを数多く手掛け、アーティストの存在感を引き出す演出で知られています。その特徴は、自分の個性を前面に押し出すよりも、音楽そのものを中心に置く姿勢です。プリマのパフォーマンスでも、その考え方が伝わってきます。カメラは必要な瞬間だけ近づき、少し距離を取る場面も大切にしていました。その余白があるからこそ、藤井風の表情や身体の動きが自然に目へ入ってきます。照明も同じでした。色や明るさを絶えず変えるのではなく、楽曲の流れに合わせて静かに空気を変えていく。だから映像だけを見ていても、音楽の温度がそのまま伝わってくるように感じます。ライブ演出は目立てば成功というものではありません。時には演出の存在を忘れるほど自然であることが一番難しい仕事なのかもしれません。プリマを見ていると藤井風だけではなく、その後ろで細部を積み重ねたクリエイターたちの視点にも自然と意識が向きます。一つのステージは一人ではなく多くの人の判断が静かに重なって完成している。そのことを改めて感じさせてくれるパフォーマンスでした。
What stayed with me was not about after watching the performance itself, it is about the scale of production and the light. When Kinto Yamada talked about the performance of Fujikaze at Music of War Japan 2026, his explanation sounded almost surprisingly simple. He said that he wanted the finale to end like a bright, beautiful, and celebrity. On the surface, that sounds like a straightforward production choice, but the more I think about it, the more interesting it becomes. Stage lighting usually has one obvious job to make people look good, yet in live music, it often does much more than it shape how we experience the artist before a single lyric reaches us. What fascinated here is Yamada did not describe creating a mysterious atmosphere or building dramatic tension. Instead, they emphasized openness, brightness, a feeling of completion that feels consistent with what many listeners associate with Prema. The album titles becomes to Shan's strict word referring to love and thoughtful Fujikaze recent work. There is been a emphasis on connection rather than distance, whether intentional or simple as natural creative element. The lighting seems to support those themes instead of competing with them. Another detail that stay out is Yamada's long creative relationship with Fujikaze, that they are collaborative across music, videos, and major live performance. So by their likely a shared understanding of when visual direction should lead and when it should quietly step aside. That's not always easy. Some performance becomes memorable, some are spectral production, other becomes memorable because the production knows exactly when to disappear. Watching the Music Award Japan finale, I found myself thinking less about individual lighting clues and more about trust. Trust between an artist or a director, trust that the music can carry the moment without consistent visual distraction. Maybe that's why the performance felt so complete, not because every light was perfectly placed, but because none of them seems to ask for attention. They simply create space for the music to be experienced, and sometimes that's the most thoughtful kind of direction a live performance can have, like this video.